don't know if you enjoy watching a guy clean. Is that something people do? I don't know. What's going on, guys? Phil here for Philscraftcorner. Welcome back to another Workshop Wednesday. It's been a little while since I did a Workshop Wednesday, and as usual, this place is an absolute mess. I need to tidy up so bad again. I've been so busy over the past couple of months. I'd say 6 months. I've not been able to get in here and do a proper tidy and sort things out. There's a few things that I want to change in here, mainly being this front area. I see where my chop saw is here. I'm going to put a wall across there. You can see there's a printer over there. I got that off Facebook for free. We're going to try and restore that and start using it. And my sister's going to be working in the front part of the workshop doing her vinyl cutting and all that kind of good stuff. So hopefully we can get in there and we can get that sorted, and it's going to stop dust getting all over that side. In the meantime, I need to tie up all my tools here. I've got a bunch of rubbish here from the kitchen that are fitted, and it all needs sorting out. It all needs tidying up. It all needs making better. And to be honest, the whole reason it's just been dumped in here is I'm struggling at the minute to keep on top of everything and keep up with everything. I've taken on way too much work than I can do, and yeah, I've got a day today, so I'm going to get everything sorted. I'm going to tidy it all up. We're going to possibly make a start on this wall and mark out where things are going. I'm not 100% where it's going and how much space there's going to be, because over this side, see that tiny little sink there, I'm replacing that with this sink here. It's out of the old kitchen, so I'm going to repurpose that sink. I've got a little bit of countertop left over from there, and we're going to put it in, I'm so bad at these selfie videos, I'm going to put it in this corner up here, and we're going to have a proper sink in there so I can actually clean my brushes and things like that, and it's all going to be good. So I'm possibly going to prop the camera up on my door collection, maybe, or I might pop it on that shelf up there, just to do a time lapse of me going through and tidying all this up. I do need to make and paint a shelf that I've got fit tomorrow. I need to organise these plastic sheets, which are the roof for a pergola, and see down here. Yep, down there is all the wood for the pergola, which I picked up the other day, so that needs put into a safe space because I'm going to fit that tomorrow. Like I say, I've got a day, and I've only got a day to get this sorted, so I'm going to put my phone down. I'm going to try and record some video of me tidying all this up, and hopefully I've got a nice clean workshop at the end of it, and I'll be a little less stressed. So let's get into it. So while you're watching me tidy up, I thought I'd have a bit of a chat about the things that I've been up to over the past few weeks. The main thing I've been doing is fitting a kitchen. This took me a couple of weeks to get done. I ripped out an old kitchen and refitted an entirely new kitchen, and it was a good experience. I enjoyed the process and it came out really, really nicely. Another thing that I've been doing is I've been doing a lot of laser work. I've not recorded all this laser work because it's just been constant work, and setting the camera up and getting everything recorded takes a long time. It's one of those processes that not a lot of people understand how much goes into creating a video and recording and setting the camera up. It does take a long time. Jobs take 3 to 4 times longer when you're recording videos and trying to explain to people how to do them. That's why a lot of my videos now, I take the audio out. I just record myself, time lapse it, take the audio out, and then I voice over at the end. So then I'm not stopping and talking about the process that I'm going through, and it's taking, like I say, about 4 times longer to get a job done, and time is money, always is. So getting everything done quickly and getting everything set up is a big process to get done. Making YouTube videos is hard work, and not a lot of people understand that. Like, Today I wanted to do this vlog video and make a video of me tidying up the workshop. I'm wanting to get back into doing my workshop Wednesdays and doing a little vlog style just to keep you guys updated, and then it makes me record a video at least once a week. At the moment it's taking me 2 to 3 weeks to get a video finished because I'm that fully booked with work and it's hard for me to sit at the PC and edit a video. For example, like I say, I've wanted to record this video. I set the camera up, I just got to work. It took me around half an hour of tidying up to get to the point where I was finished with this time lapse. But in total, it probably took 2 hours to get to this point because of me recording and re-recording the intro and making sure I had that right. And now I'm sat at my PC and it's going to take me another 3 to 4 hours of editing just to get the video right. It's a lot of hard work that goes into making videos, and I do appreciate every single one of you guys that watch them. So yeah, enough of me rambling on about that. Let's have a look at where I'm at with the workshop, because I'm pretty much done with the main tidy and there's a few little bits that need to get sorted out after that. Right guys, so I'm mostly done now and I've got these few bits out of these boxes. I've got these 2 boxes of stuff that are left over from the kitchen. These are just bits that I've brought back that could possibly be used for something else, like these few switches that were all over the kitchen. Each one of these isolated a socket on its own and it wasn't needed, and all the other sockets she swapped for brushed metal sockets, so I just kept these. They can be cleaned up and they can be used in an emergency on another job, so I can keep hold of those. Again, with these concealed hinges, they can be reused on other jobs. They can be cleaned up and reused. Just some extra pipe fittings that I had left over because I've got extras just in case. Some countertop bars. So all these things will be sorted and put into boxes. There's a massive pile of screws and stuff here because you get bags like this with every single cabinet, and you don't use half of it because it's for an every situation kind of thing. So they're going to just get put into a big pile and sorted out into my screw box. Most of it's probably going to end up, most of it's going to end up in probably a box or something like that, just to help me organise. And I've got my drill out because all of the old doors down here have the concealed hinges on, so I'm going to take all of those off as well and recycle as many of them as I can. And I think a couple of these doors are going to another property. The landlady has a kitchen that's very, very similar to this, and it's missing a drawer and a couple of doors, and I'm going to see if we can fit a couple of those on for her, just to give it a bit of extra life. The rest are going to go to the tip. Tidied up all that wood that's up there. That's the sink that is going over to my mini sink over in that area, and I think I'm doing alright. We've got mostly tidy, got a pretty clear floor. A pile of rubbish needs to be put in black bags and taken to the tip. All this is nice and clear. All my paints, I've still got some down there, some up there, and a lot up there. I've cleared off most of this. These I'm going to try and clean these up with my paint stripper stuff and salvage them, because again I was just too lazy and I just came into the workshop and I dumped them instead of cleaning them up as I should have done. Got my old K40 laser there, probably going to be in use again at some point. I do want to get lasers up here so that I'm doing all my work here instead of at home. Go back over here and show you this printer. So this is the printer that I was given on Facebook. Behind it is a cold laminator, which I don't know how to use. I don't know if I'm going to use it, but that was part of the deal for getting this printer. I had to take that as well just to get it out of their way. So we're going to try and fix both of them up. If not, I'm going to end up scrapping the cold laminator because I don't know if I need it. I wanted this to be able to print large designs for me to cut things out. Kind of like the Tommy soldier that I did. It was a 5-foot soldier, and I had to print out loads of little sheets and stick them together. It was a pain in the backside. This is going to move, but for now it's just going to stay there. All these bits down here are just going to stay here for a little bit until I get all this stuff to the tip and I've got a bit more space to work. I need to sort out this shelf and reorganise it all again, but that might be another day because I'm going to need to pull it all off and put it back on, and I don't know where the wall's going to start. It might start at this point, might start at that one, so we need to figure out where I'm going to start the wall, and then I can build this as an L, so it's going to come back this way, and then it's going to be on the supporting wall as well, so that's going to help me have a little bit more space. I'm losing space, but I'm gaining space. I'm gaining more wall space for me to put things on, kind of like this here, whereas this table was the other way, so it wouldn't allow me to stack things this way. I could just stack them this way, and it kind of got in the way a bit. So yes, nearly done. That's a little bit of tree and some bin bags that I need to take to the tip. Some boxes of car stuff that I had on the shelves that I need to sort through. That's more car stuff that I need to sort through. A lot of sorting and a lot of organising. So yeah, I'm going to actually put some music on and we're going to carry on sorting things out. I just throw all my tools on that shelf at the minute, and that's a really bad idea because they all get tangled up. I do tidy the wires up pretty often. There's a couple of things there that I need to go back in and sort out that were just thrown in there in the past. But for now, I'm going to sort all these bits and bobs out and then go and get some lunch, I think. So a lot of the time when I go and pop and get my lunch, I pop to my local co-op. Today, what have we got? Chicken and bacon sandwich, Walker's Max paprika, I got a chocolate bar, and even though I'm a grown adult, got myself a Milky Way. I've not had a Milky Way in a long time, so it was £2 for £1, so I got some of these. I got some mints that live with it. The reason I come down here is I can sit and I can relax and I get a nice view. So I don't know how I can turn my camera around. Just 1 second. This is generally the view that I get. Sometimes the tide's in, sometimes the tide's out, and it's a nice little view. You can sit here, you can relax, and you can enjoy your dinner. So I'm just going to have my dinner. I'm going to head back up to the workshop. We're going to load the car up with crap, and we're going to drop it off at the tip. So that's the car full. Yes, that is. I could probably squeeze a few more bits in there, but the tip shuts in half an hour, so I need to get up there and get this unloaded before they shut. So I'm going to head up there now and get rid of all of this, and then I'll show you what the workshop looks like. It's pretty good. It's nice and tidy now compared to what it was this morning anyway. So let's get this dumped off and we'll carry on. Alright guys, so that is it. That's it for me today. I've had enough. I've done quite a bit actually. As you can see, the workshop seems pretty tidy from here. I've done a tip run, I've thrown a load of stuff away, I've swept the floors, I've organised all this stuff ready for tomorrow. Realised while I was organising, I ordered the wrong size of these fence posts. I ordered 1.8s and it should have been 2.4s, so they need swapping in the morning before I get to the job. Typical. I have painted the shelf. Oh, there we go. I've painted the shelf, that's the second coat on there now. I can flip it over in the morning, paint the bottom, and then that's going to be ready to go. Hopefully in the afternoon I can get that fitted after the pergola, if everything goes well, and then if not, I'll just do that Friday instead. The paint tub is there. Still got the painting for this. I've put a piece of cardboard on the top with the paint holding that down, because it does get fairly cold in this workshop, so that paint isn't going to dry overnight and give me issues tomorrow. So I can just come in the morning, put a coat of paint on there, and it'll be good to go. Hopefully next Wednesday we can make a start on maybe getting this wall going across, literally where I'm stood right now. It's going to go across here. Maybe get a start on that. Might be, yeah, I think Wednesday should be alright for that, and we can get started on there, and then my sister can get in and she can have this space behind me here, and she can start doing her vinyl stuff, and hopefully we can start exploring the world of vinyl and sublimation and things like that together, and we can learn all that stuff and teach you guys a few things with that. After all, I do want to start doing all kinds of crafty stuff. My two main things that I want to try some metalwork, and I want to try some epoxy pouring and things like that. So those are the things I'm going to start looking at. I also want to get into 3D printing, so I'm on the lookout for a 3D printer as we speak. So hopefully soon I will have a 3D printer as well. we can start making videos on that kind of stuff. So if you are interested in vinyl cutting and sublimation and things like that, start following us along, subscribe, and honestly, I will start putting videos out with that kind of stuff and more crafting stuff in the future. For now, I want to go home, have a nice cup of tea, have something to eat, and get a nice red hot bath and just relax after today. And by relax, I mean I'm going to do a lot of laser work because I can't stop doing laser work. I've probably got 400, yes, I do have 450 more little ghosts that I've got to make. That takes me way over 2,500. We're pushing 3,000 on those mini ghosts, which is absolutely unbelievable. I thought I'd sell about 50 of them. So thank you everybody that's ordered. If you've not ordered any, if you don't know what they're for, I made a video about the Great British Ghost Hunt and that's what they're for. So head on over to the Great British Ghost Hunt, have a look at what everybody's making because it's absolutely amazing. We now have a map on there where we're sharing the locations that we are hiding ghosts, which I found, and it's an absolutely amazing little map. It's from Steps, is the map app. Yes, the map app. The map app is called Steps, and what you do on there is you can just add a location for something. You can add pictures, you can share it with your friends and family, you can create a community one like I have done. You can make a private one for locations that you found on holiday, and then you can have a look at your own steps of where you've been. And it's absolutely amazing. I'll stick a link down below to Steps and to our map and to the Great British Ghost Hunt. So if you want to check those out, feel free to check them out. Hopefully this hasn't been too boring for you. Hopefully you enjoyed following me along cleaning. Don't know if you enjoy watching a guy clean. Is that something people do? I don't know. But I'm happy with my workshop being the way it is. If you want to see more vlogs like this, then let me know. I'm not quite used to it. I'm hopefully getting better. And hopefully you guys can give me some tips and tricks on how to hold the camera and where I need to be pointing and make it a bit easier for me. If you do like it, then hit like. If you want to follow along and see more of this workshop being transformed, then hit subscribe. And honestly, every week I'm going to start doing a workshop Wednesday of what's been going on in the workshop, what's been going on in my other life in working, and it's going to be a little bit like this, same kind of format, me just talking in the workshop, doing a little bit of work. Hopefully I can keep it tidy this time. I know I say that every time and then it just ends up being a mess, but I really need to start not keeping it a mess. So thanks for watching guys, I'll see you in the next video.